My son's reliance on ChatGPT for schoolwork crushed me, but I gave him a wake-up call. My 11-year-old son, Jake, is finishing his last year of primary school. He uses my ChatGPT account for assignments sometimes, and I never thought much of it until one afternoon, I decided to look through his conversation history, and what I discovered absolutely shattered me. One of his earliest questions was, how many seconds are there in 3 minutes? Alright, I thought to myself, maybe he had a mental block, but as I kept scrolling, my stomach dropped. He had fed ChatGPT every single problem from his 2-page arithmetic assignment. Problems as simple as how many hours are in 1 day and 7 hours. Just 24 plus 7. No calculation, no trying. Just type copy next question. Then I saw his literature homework, a brief 150-word poem to interpret. Rather than reading it himself, he dumped it into ChatGPT and kept telling it to condense the analysis from a paragraph to 1 line. Then finally to a bland 7-word sentence with 0 meaning. He transcribed it directly into his workbook without even glancing at it. Meanwhile, Squid Game was playing loudly in the background. He wasn't engaging, wasn't thinking, just delegating his whole mind. And I understood this wasn't about being lazy anymore. It was turning into a pattern. The following day, he enthusiastically told me how fast he completed his assignments. He wanted approval. Instead, I said, what happens when your teacher calls on you to break this down in front of the class? He shrugged and replied, I'll just ask ChatGPT. Again, that's when I realized this wasn't about technology. It was a crucial lesson demanding to be taught. I quietly signed out of ChatGPT on all devices and reset the password. Then I sat down next to him and said, tonight, you're doing your assignments yourself. I'm sitting right here, but no easy way out. He complained. He got upset. He fought through it. But 30 minutes later, he figured out an arithmetic problem by himself. And the expression on his face when he succeeded, pure pride. I grinned and said, what you gained tonight is something called confidence. An AI cannot hand you that. Then I shared this with him. If 2 children attempt to scale a tree, one takes an elevator, the other climbs it carefully branch by branch, both make it to the top. But when a windstorm comes, the one who climbed understands how to hang on. The other one tumbles because they never figured out how to grip. He stayed silent, just gave a small nod. Since that night, he still turns to ChatGPT. But now he questions why, not simply what. His workbooks aren't flawless anymore, but they're his. And that, to me, is infinitely more important than any right answer. One subscribe means a lot of me.